Okay, guys, we are back today with Mr. Kerry Charles, and he's going to be receiving his first set of stretches that's going to help him to hold his adjustments better. And today he's going to be receiving the Flex Flow Lower that you can find on our website at preuchiro.com. And we're just going to make sure that Mr. Charles knows how to perform each one of these before he leaves our office today. So, the first one we are going to do is going to be on our back. And you're going to pull the knee to the chest, and you're going to hold it for 10 seconds and repeat twice, which right now we're just going to make sure that you know what we're doing as far as exercise before you leave. Okay. So just bring that knee to the chest and really stretch it in. And when you do one side, you'll always do the other side. So just remember at home, if you're doing one, do the other. Okay? And then our next one is going to be simply bringing both knees to the chest and holding that for 10 seconds. And again, all of these will be performed twice a day. Okay. Now, the next one is going to be bringing that opposite leg over the other leg and then taking that leg and pulling it to the chest. Yes, sir, just like that. And that one will also be holding 10 seconds, okay? Okay. For this next one, you're still going to be laying, and it's going to be the pelvic tilt. This right here, where you arch that back and then release. It's not really lifting the butt, it's more just kind of taking your back and kind of just bringing it up like that. Just like that. Yes, sir. Okay, and that will be a repeat 10 times. And for our next one is going to be a good old cat camel stretch, but Mr. Charles does have a couple of knees injuries, so we're going to do a modified version. So I'm going to have you stand, and we're going to walk right over here to this door. And you're just going to simply put your hands on the door, and you're going to round that back. You're going to feel real good stretch in that back, and then you're going to release, okay? And that particular one you will repeat 10 times, okay? And then for this next one, we're going to also modify this hamstring stretch right here, just because our balance is a little off with our injury. So we're going to have a seat right here on the table, and you're going to scoot back far enough to be able to really bring that leg up and stretch into it. Yeah, there we go. And you're just going to stretch. You're just going to pull forward and touch those toes and really get a good stretch into those hamstrings, and you're going to feel it all up there. Okay? And that you're going to do. You're going to hold for 10 seconds if possible. If not, just work your way up to it. Okay? Okay. For this hip flexor, we're also going to modify. So if you want to stand, sorry, we're getting a workout in today. So for the hip flexor, we're also going to do a modified version. This is one that you would normally do on the ground, but because of his knees, we're going to do standing. So this is the one that you're going to do like this, and you're going to face the side, and you're really going to stretch into it, and you're going to feel it in that back hamstring. Take your time, get your balance. Try to keep your chest upright if you can. There you go. Yeah. And you'll do both. You'll switch and do the other side, and you'll do that, and you'll hold it for 10 seconds, okay? All right, we're getting to our last ones. Yeah. This next one is a good old butterfly stretch, okay? So that's one that you'll sit and you'll put those feet together. Put those feet together and just bring those knees up to the ceiling and then down. Okay? You're going to feel that real good in your hamstrings as well. And that's a hold for 10 seconds when you bring up those knees. And then your next one's going to be the pelvic tilt, but it's going to be sitting. So remember, we're going to sit and we're really going to bring those hips forward and then back, okay? Just like her, see how her back is arched right there? That's what you're going to want to do, okay? And then for balance purposes, this next one, the hip flexor and quad stretch, instead of doing it standing like this, we're going to do it sitting. So remember that one we're going to do. We're going to just come back, and we're going to really bring that leg back, and then we're going to pull it where you feel it all in here, okay? Make sure you know how to do that one. And this particular one, you're also going to be holding for 10 seconds, okay? Yeah, and you'll be able to hopefully work it more and more back towards your back end, okay? And then your next one's going to be the pelvic tilt, but standing. And this is your last one, and you are done. So it's really going to be arch that back, release, okay? Really roll those hips forward. And that is it, sir. I appreciate it. Remember, twice a day, morning, night, morning, afternoon, and it'll help to hold those stretches, okay? Thank you.